like this Fenty eyebrow thing. It's
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
We're live now.
Ooh. Hey you guys, how are you? What's up? It's your girl Steph.
Hey everyone. And Suzan here. How's everyone doing? Ooh, look at this banner.
Boxy and chill. Ooh, I wish I had like some popcorn.
I know.
Like, all I have right now
some water
is a banana. And I kind of don't really want a banana right now. So
oh my gosh. Hey Charmers. I see you guys popping up. I'm so excited.
Hey.
Welcome. Hey Laura. Hey Belinda. So we're really excited. My name is Suzan for people that don't know me. Steph, you want to introduce yourself?
Steph, you guys have known me, and if you don't, I am in the social department. So here I am. Welcome to anybody who is new.
Here we are. Welcome. So we're so excited to be able to get glam with all of you guys. So if you have some time on your hands, we hope you can pull out some of these products and get glam with us. But we are super excited to be able to do a little bit of makeup, hang out, and talk to all of you guys. Right, Steph?
Right. So both of us have chosen like 2 separate boxes. I am doing products from the luxe box, and Suzanne, you're doing products from the premium box, right? Awesome.
Yeah. So I have my premium products sitting here. So we're going to create a look today and hopefully get some inspiration from all of you guys. So yeah, we're really excited. And the best part is that we get to talk to you guys. So if you have any questions, you'll be seeing them on the screen and hopefully we can answer them to the best of our ability while we're doing our makeup.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to ask any questions, you guys, because this is Boxy and Chill. So we're here to boxy and chill and ask questions and have fun.
I know. And have fun. The key is the fun part, because obviously with makeup, you can do no wrong. So we're going to try to create a look. I'm going to be pulling out my first product. I'll let Steph choose hers. So mine is going to be with VZ Art. I always say this name wrong, so forgive me. This is the Neutral Matte palette, and I'm going to be using it to create my look.
So I feel like I'm going to go
This
in
is
with
what it looks like.
Ooh, cute. I've heard those palettes have been dated back.
And I'm also
like dated back to like back when the OG makeup artists used to use them, and they would use them for like everything, like contour, eyeshadow, blush. It's really great.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to also be using the crown brushes, and they're featured in the premium box too. So we are just going to put everything to the test. This is my little kit to start with. So let's go ahead and start. So I'd love to hear from you, Charmers. Any questions that you guys have while we're putting on our makeup? How's married life? Girl.
How is the married life?
Yeah, married life is very new, very exciting. I mean, we've been together for over 10 years, so we know each other very, very well. So it's been real blessed. I mean, nothing but happy times. We're just excited to finally make it official. And now we live together because we didn't live together prior to being married. So I think that's the biggest change is living together, which has its interesting moments, but really exciting ones. So married life is good.
That's good.
So Danielle says that she got her box yesterday and she loves the Hip Dot palette. Ooh, the Hip Dot palette's good. What do you think? Have you tried it yet?
I have the Hip Dot palette right here, you guys.
There you
and
go.
It's so pretty. I don't really know which shadow to put on, but I am going to be using this one and this one as well. First of all, days in the office, I used to be the glow queen, okay? And I was so in love with highlighters that now it's like, this is perfect. This one is so intriguing though. This one right here. Has like
it's so beautiful.
I don't know, like.
So I'm going to be going in with this palette. I'm just picking up the peachy tone for those that are wondering. I'm just going to put that all over the transition. But yeah, that palette is stunning. And Steph, I know you're like, for me, I know you for having flawless skin. Like you're all about really healthy, glowy skin. So is that what you're going to like serve to us today, or what are you planning on serving?
I don't really know what exactly I'll be giving. The thing about applying makeup is that a lot of times you never go in thinking what you know. You never go in knowing exactly what you're gonna do. Like I literally just start with the base, and then wherever my hand lands with this brush, I'm literally like, okay, I'll go with this one.
So Charmers, do you guys also wing your looks? Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm using oops, there it goes today. I dropped this once and I should have already known that that was going to happen. But I'm using the BOXYCHARM palette over here. This is the neutral matte. And I'm using this palette to do my eye look today. So I'm super excited about that. I'm just popping it back in because your girl's a mess today. And I'm just picking up this nude shade over here and I'm just using it for all over the lid. And it's like a really nice peachy toned shade. So I like to do this one again, just like Steph, I'm not 100% sure what, I'm going to end up with, but I like to start with something really neutral because anything that goes over top is super easy to blend out.
Right.
What are you guys doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas, Steph?
For Christmas Day, what am I doing? I actually might just go see my uncle in West Palm Beach. We always go up to his house for holidays, so that's probably exactly what I'm doing. Like, I don't do anything festive or nothing crazy for the holidays. It's kind of like very traditional, very laid back, and very chill. If anything, it's like the girl really needs to relax and like chill a little bit. I'll go visit like some family in the area, make sure, I say my highs and whatnot. So, yeah.
I think for me here, and Steph's really lucky because she gets to have a warm Christmas. So Steph's located in Florida and I'm located in Toronto, Canada. So I'm just hoping for decent weather on Christmas. But I will probably be just hanging out with family just like Steph. What color are you starting with, Steph?
So I'm starting with the color Subsurface, which is this one right here. Subsurface. It's the most neutralist color here, this one, in addition to this one too, but I might just mix it, who knows. There's no rules to makeup, so you just do what you want.
I know, that's what I love. So I'm going in really warm. I'm gonna go in with this orangey, like burnt orange color. It's really beautiful. So I'm just washing it right into the transition. Jessica says that she's a base charmer and she got the Caliente palette and it's out of her comfort zone. Please, or advice, please. That palette is so gorgeous. My advice to you is to play with the shimmers in that palette. I think I have it here somewhere. I hope I have it here. Yes, I do. So here is the Caliente palette. That's how much I'm using it. Like I know where it is, which is a lot to say about my makeup. But this beautiful shimmer shade right over here, I would highly recommend using that as like an all over lid shade and then just buffing in a little bit of the warm brown into the outer corner and then you have a look and it's easy. Yeah, you don't have to do much. So if you're afraid, stay away from like the super neon shades in it and just go really neutral and shimmery and pretty, and there's not really much to it for sure.
A lot of times I'm also afraid to like go for like shimmer colors and things like that, especially like things that are just like pop of color. Right. For me, I feel like I would categorize myself as like a beginner but like slowly growing type of makeup person, although I like love makeup, so I have a ton of it and I'm like always swatching it or always trying to do like some kind of look. But you really just have to push yourself and like get on Pinterest, get on YouTube, literally like look at someone's like quick IG Reels video and like get some quick tips here and there that you can actually achieve, and literally just start there. That's what I do all the time. It's just sometimes I don't really have time to do it because I feel like if you're a beginner, like it takes you like probably like an hour and maybe some more to get it done. So yeah.
Right. So. I think the biggest tip that I usually give people is do your makeup when you have nowhere to go. The last thing you want to do is test out a brand new look when you have somewhere important to be, okay? Because a lot of people do it. They like have like a wedding or a birthday, and then that's the day that they really want to like go ham and try something new. I would highly recommend on a night that you're just doing popcorn Netflix hanging out that you grab yourself a little mirror and you get to work, girl. And that's really when you want to test things out and play with makeup. Even for me, as someone who has like, I find myself a little bit more comfortable with makeup than stuff because I freelance and things like that. So for me, if I'm trying out a new technique, I like to do that on a Friday night where I have nowhere to go. I'll pop on like a good YouTube channel that I like or an artist that I really like respect and has like a new technique, and I'll test it out. And that's kind of when you want to do it, not when you have somewhere really exciting to be, for sure.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna make this into a more kind of smokier look. I'm just gonna pick up one of the more neutral colors in here and use that as a lid shade. Tasha says, I was actually watching a hooded eye makeup tutorial yesterday on YouTube. Can't wait to try it. Yes.
That's cute.
What about you, Steph? Do you find like that's where you get all your techniques?
I would either do YouTube, yes, or I would actually just look at someone on like IG where it's like super quick and to the point, because I feel like I've already grasped the idea of blending, and if anything, it's usually like placement. So like sometimes I like see this glitter shimmer and I'm like, should I do the inner corner or should I just do the mid lid or should I do the entire lid? So kind of like, I don't know how like to create the looks sometimes. Like I don't know where like to put certain shade colors, but for the most part, I'm past the blending part.
You've graduated. You've graduated. So, so any suggestions for vanity mirrors? Steph, do you have one? Like, are you referring to you don't? So for vanity mirrors, there are two. Like so for the one right in front of me, so for people that are wondering, like the mirror that I'm using right in front of me, there's like a little lit mirror right here. This is from Easehold. I like them. Again, we're not sponsored to say any of this, guys. I feel like I always have to give a quick little disclaimer. This is just our own opinions. And then I also like Impressions Vanity. So it just depends on what you guys like. What's the most exciting eyeshadow palette that you've gotten for BOXYCHARM? Ooh, Steph, you've been here longer. You tell me.
Which one has it been? Which one has it been? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's been so many good palettes. It's crazy.
I know.
That's really hard.
From this year, I'm gonna go with this year maybe, because just to narrow it down, I think stick to this year because you've been here longer than that.
What could I say? Is my work phone here? I definitely need to get on IG and be like, remember.
So I know. In the meantime, I'm gonna say mine. So from this year, I think my favorite one would have to be the Marc Cosmetics.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Oh my gosh, I also have it here somewhere. It's a purple one. Oh my gosh, for the life of me. Tell me the name, Steph. I can't think of it.
I don't remember.
Oh, this is going to be rough already. We already know. I just want
Spanglish. Come on, y'all.
I know, right? Johnny did not just pop in there and be like, girls, struggle of a century over here. Okay. That's our lovely and best friend, Johnny. He saw the struggle was real and he had to intervene.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much.
I had to. Sorry. Hi.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's honestly by far my favorite palette. When it came out, I was gonna buy it anyways, and then I saw that it was in BOXYCHARM, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. And so I just knew, because those color stories speak to me. Purples, any like warm tones, any orangey tones, those are like totally up my alley. So I was in love. And yes, I am Canadian. Simply Steph said, Suzan, are you originally Canadian? Accent? No. You could tell I'm Canadian. There are moments where it appears. I'd like to think that I don't notice them, but when I'm around my like American counterparts, they seem to pick up on it. But yes, I am Canadian. I've been here a very long time, but no, originally I'm from East Africa, a small, tiny little country out there called Eritrea. But I've been here and grew up in Canada. That or the Kiss eyeliner glue dries quickly. Was that in the box or is that a recommendation? I'm not sure.
Oh, are you speaking?
So I'm just smoking out the outer corner.
What's good from December BOXYCHARM?
Oh, I missed it, Steph. It's like there's a little delay.
I think they were referring to the Glamnetic. Either they're asking, does the Glamnetic work better or the Kiss? I actually have the Kiss one here. I haven't tried it yet, but the Glamnetic seems to be up to par, but I haven't compared it to any other brand. What's good from December's BOXYCHARM? So are you referring to base, luxe, or premium? Because we have 3 boxes. But I will tell you what I really love about, I'll do one product from each at least. So for base, what was in base? I can't really even remember what was in base, but let me see really quickly. So from base, definitely going to say the Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes. Like those were bomb.com. Really love those. Premium, I would definitely say the Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask. And I honestly would have never thought I would say this because it's an eye mask and I'm not even into like eye masks like that. But I had to film a 7-day skincare routine and I incorporated that to my skincare routine every single day. And I kid you not, I'm like, this eye mask is popping. I like it. So you would incorporate. I actually have it right here, you guys. So definitely would highly recommend.
I actually brought this one over because this is the product that I've been using. This is great for like if you have really dry skin, dehydrated skin. This is the alternate. So if you don't get the eye mask, then you would have gotten this. This is the LMS facial. I like to use it overnight. It's a hydrating sleep mask. I get like eczema patches. I always laugh because it's like everything's oily except for like the areas on my cheeks. So, but yeah, I love that, especially for this season. It's perfect. LMS is amazing. Yes, I agree. Definitely agree.
I need help with my next color. What do you think? What do you suggest that I should put on my lids? Or something.
Charmers. I'm going to see if the Charmers will decide, but I would say part of me just wants you to go teal because I really want to give you a hard time. Like a true friend. I'm trying to give you the hardest thing to work with. I also like that olivey shimmery shade. I feel like that will look really nice on your skin tone. That I'm pointing as if it's right there in front of me. It's the second row, and then that one. That one's gorgeous. I would feel like would be really complimentary. It has a little hint of color without it being too much. But Charmers are saying teal. They heard me initially. They just are trying to give you all the colors today.
Are you guys considering this one teal? Wait, this one teal?
It's the other one. Yeah, that one. The one in the center shade. Right in the middle. Yeah, that one. Because I see Charmers are saying middle teal shade.
So let's do middle teal shade.
Ooh, Loretta says go bold, Steph.
Okay, Loretta.
Loretta is telling you to go bold or go home.
Righty, Loretta.
I love it. I love how Charmers are like, no, you're not gonna get off easy on this one.
I know, right? I'm usually like, can I just put the neutral shade? Keep it true.
You're usually like, I know. You're like, I'm the skin queen, so I'll focus on skin.
Right, like
So Charmers, I have a question here from Amy. Since when is Susan part of Boxy? So this is really new because my journey to Boxy has been very different. So I started BOXYCHARM Sneak Peek. That's like my personal fan page to BOXYCHARM. I've always loved BOXYCHARM. Was a subscriber for many years. And then this summer, I would say it was this summer, Joe reached out and said, hey, like, would you like to create some content for BOXYCHARM? And I was like, what? So that's how that started. And it has flourished to this amazing opportunity where I get to be part of the social team. So yes, I'm officially part of BOXYCHARM now. For many years when I was just reporting on BOXYCHARM, it was independently. And my page is still independent. It's still my own page. It has nothing to do with what I do during the day, but I'm super excited that I get to join them to create content now. So you'll see me on the Instagrams and YouTube channel for BOXYCHARM, and it's just such a blessing. So thanks so much, Amy. I am so happy too. It's like, I know that a lot of you guys know me for just talking about my nursing career and like doing BOXYCHARM Sneak Peek, and now I have this other element where I'm super excited to share with you guys. So very happy. Laura said, I was really curious about the LMS eye mask. Happy to hear you like it.
That's very like a full circle type of moment where it's like you were doing something for the company because you already had like a strong interest in it. And then now they actually like reach out to you and then you're actually working within the company. It's like
it was definitely a shocking moment because with like I was going through a change at my work just because they were closing and moving and etc. And it was like a weird gap moment where it just the timing was right because my nursing career has like been over 10 years, and in any other year I would not have been able to take this opportunity on. But you know, timing is everything, and sometimes when you least expect it, things fall into place. And so when Joe reached out and the team reached out, it made the most sense. And it was great because you and I, Steph, met in LA for BC in session. And when we met in BC in session, I was like, oh my God, I love you girls so much. You guys are so much fun. I'm like, I hope we get to do more stuff together. And it was just like a moment for me that I was like, I can't believe this is my life now. So I'm like super happy to do what I was already doing after work during the day, which sounds crazy, but like it's just wild to me that all that has come to fruition. So I'm very happy. Joy said I was with you prior to going to YouTube. Did Instagram help you the most? So yeah, so if when it comes to YouTube, for me, the following and like just the support that I had on Instagram from all of you charmers was huge to launch like my platform on YouTube, because I don't think one could have come without the other personally, because people got a chance to know me. And so, yeah, I do think that it did support me substantially, actually. I don't know where I would be without it. Oops.
You started?
Mascara.
Suzan, you started on Instagram and then you moved to YouTube, or both at the same time?
So it was definitely started on Instagram. So I was on Instagram since 2016, I think, just doing BOXYCHARM sneak peek, just posting a charmer, like my box and looks that I did, and also spoiler. So Instagram started, and then YouTube just started like a year ago. So, or a year and a half, no, maybe a year and a half now, year and a half, close to 2 years ago. So YouTube is a new thing for me. And I'm older. I'm not like old by any means, but I'm always open and sharing because I'm 32 now. And I think it's important as women and as people, men, whatever the case may be, if you have a dream, you can always pursue it later. Don't feel because you put on the back burner while you're pursuing other things in your career that you can't do it. So Chanel, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm so glad that gives you hope. I think it's important to always chase what you want, no matter how late it is, because you never know. You never know. So I'm using the Elizabeth Mott. It's so big mascara for those that are wondering. But
so you guys, this is kind of the look coming up so far. I think I do want to add like an inner corner pop. So
yes.
I don't know which inner corner pop you guys are feeling. So which one do you guys want for inner corner pop? I'm thinking more, I think the blue might be a little bit, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. So you guys tell me. Inner corner pop. Like, are you feeling...
Ooh, I want you to go yellow. I want you to go yellow gold, but I know that's like really extreme. So charmers, what do you guys want?
What do you guys think? Because this upper blue right here is amazing. Thank you, Loretta. And we have the gold, we have the yellow. Top first. I'll do one more. Yellow gold. We'll see. Let me blend out this.
Once you blend it out, I just feel like we can get her to do hopefully the yellow, because I feel like yellow would look so good on you. And just like lives, I always get mascara on me. So
oh my God.
I'm going to show you guys a little trick I have. So I just got mascara right on my nose. I'll show you guys how I remove that in a while. I just let it dry first and then just take the back of a spoolie and just like get it off. But
that is the best technique. I see so many people do other techniques and I'm like, no, don't do that. They'll like get it while it's wet and try to rub it off. And I'm like, ugh. Like, no.
Oh, the moment you do that, you've lost the game. I feel like the mascara always wins when you do that, because if it's wet, it just bleeds into all your other complexion products, and then you look really gray or just a mess, which is usually what I can do easily. The palette that I'm using is right here, or it was right here. Here we go. This palette over here. It is the neutral matte, and I've just used for shades. I'll show you guys what shades they are. I've used like this shade over here, this really nice warm burnt orange color, and then this black and brown. just to like smoke out the outer side, because this is very neutral for me. You guys know me a lot for going crazy with color, but it feels like role reversal here. Like Steph is now going in with a lot of color, and I'm just
I
a neutral
know.
baby. So I'm happy
Gold is my go-to inner corner shade. Okay, Aaron, I feel like that's really like, so now I'm slimming it down to either the yellow gold or the actual gold.
Right. I know, I love these palettes. These palettes are so beautiful. They're so pigmented. You have to go in like little at a time because it could easily get away from you because they are so pigmented, but I do love them. And I love Hot Mess Mama, who's joining us right now. She also does BOXYCHARM spoilers.
Yes, she does.
She's part of our little, she's part of our BOXYCHARM community, which I love. That's the other thing, guys. If you do have a BOXYCHARM fan page, we love you guys and appreciate you guys so much. Like, that's how I started. I have a very special place in my heart because that's what I do day to day. And I still do because that's how much I love spoilers. So if you have a fan page, like DM me. I'd love to see it and support you. So let me know because we love our charmer community. So you guys are so sweet to us. This is like so much fun. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this. Jessica said, when I got my Caliente palette, I went straight to my Instagram. Thanks so much. You guys are so sweet. Like, I try my best, and that's sort of how I started. Was when I used to get my boxes, I felt like I wanted people to show how they use them so I could get inspiration. So I like that I'm able to contribute in that way. So that's so important to me.
Right. I feel like the charmers do appreciate that, which is great. Marc Jacobs and Elements is my favorite. Yeah. I love Marc Jacobs too. And I kid you not, you guys, I never used to like try a Marc Jacobs products. It's only because of BOXYCHARM that I did. And I kid you not, you guys, their lip glosses are so good. They are so good. If it had not been for BOXYCHARM, I would have never tried it.
They are so,
yeah.
I have mine right here. That's how much I use it. And it's like already, I just opened it and it's already like 3/4 down. I love that stuff. It's so good. So I'm also going to tear into this palette that Steph was using, and I think she'll probably go back to. This is the True and Luscious Fluffy Glow. And I haven't tried this out yet, to be honest. I'm so excited to have mine here. I've been meaning to actually create a full look with it, but I haven't yet. So this is what it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to bring it in close up so you guys could see. Ooh, and look at that. This is the one that Steph was talking about, is really beautiful and speckled and has like a really interesting duochrome to it. So I am going to add a little glow to my skin because I'm looking real basic right now.
I'm using my Black Decker mascara, you guys. It looks crazy, I know, because I've had it for a while, but I was just looking at the the image underneath, and you're actually supposed to replace it every 6 months. I'm positively sure it's been past 6 months, but we're not going to talk about that. I say all the time, BOXYCHARM made me bougie. Yes, BOXYCHARM definitely made me bougie. I'm like telling like my mom and my sister, I'm like, you guys don't use Marc Jacobs lipstick? I'm like,
you're like, what do you mean?
I'm like, let me get you guys.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean? And then I'm like wearing these diamond earrings. I'm like, what do you mean you don't wear Zaxi? Like, are you kidding me?
I have mine in right now. I know. I love mine. I have mine on, but my AirPods are covering them. I do love them. I'm just going in with this highlighter over here. But yeah, I agree with you because, and I always say this, is that if it wasn't for BOXYCHARM, I wouldn't get half the brands that I do have access to. And that's just simply because Canadians know how challenging it is to get makeup here. By the time the currency exchange happens and the products are here, it's so expensive that it's kind of hard. So I do love how affordable BOXYCHARM makes everything. What's the lip liner that you use all the time? It is this over here. I love how I just like whip it out like a weapon. I always have this nearby. This is the Morphe Cosmetics Sweet Tea Liner. This is my favorite liner by far. And it's one of the liners that works on a lot of different complexions. It's not too warm. It's not too neutral or cool tone. This is the perfect one. So look out for this, and it's super affordable.
Nice.
I stand a good Morphe product.
Nice.
Marc Jacobs liner's bomb. Ooh, I know, Steph, that you were using the Marc Jacobs liner.
Yes, I was, and I can't remember which shade it was. Are you talking about eyeliner, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about I think it's called Blacker. I'm looking for it right now, and I feel like I used it recently and put it down, and I just don't know where I put it. But yes, we love the Marc Jacobs liner. It's so good. It's so black. The little tip on it is so fine, so you can really get a really good wing with it. It's a gorgeous product. Chrissy said every premium person or charmer gets this. Yes. So every premium charmer will be getting this True and Luscious palette. It's called the Lucky Glow palette. It's the one that I'm using right now. It's actually very beautiful because it's a very natural glow. It's not too much. Obviously, with me, I like to go ham, so I just put in a lot, but you could go really light-handed if you wanted to. Keyword if you wanted to. Roxanne, I hear you, girl. Love from Nova Scotia, Canada. Yes, I love seeing Canadians on here. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. I don't know what it is. I love my American charmers. You guys know how much we thrive and chill together on my Instagram page, but there are so few of us Canadians on there that I'm always like, yes, there's another Canadian on here. Let's see here.
You're seeing your little tribe.
I know, it really is. And let's see if we have any more questions here. So yeah, charmers, feel free to ask Steph and me some questions if you're hanging out with us. This is the time to get us. Put us on the spot without really putting us on the spot.
Right.
Ooh, Ontario, Canada. Oh, we are neighbors if you're in Ontario. That's where I'm from, Toronto, Ontario.
Is anyone from Miami? Is anyone here from Miami?
Yes. Comments. We'd love to hear from you guys if you are. Yes, that eyeshadow look from Steph is looking fire, is it not?
I know. Thank you, guys.
And here she is not playing with makeup every day. It's actually a shame that she doesn't play with makeup more.
I know.
Considering, you know, all the goodness.
I should really put in a little bit more time when it comes to playing with makeup, because I always go for like the natural look with like a pop-up in a corner, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I have to go. But I should definitely do more, and I will. That's definitely something on my list, you guys. It's definitely something on my list come 2021. Or you know what? Starting.
You guys heard it here first. She has.
What were you gonna say?
I said you guys have heard it here first. She's made
right.
She's promised everybody to play with colors. So now I'm gonna have to hold her to it, guys. I promise you. I talk to this girl every day. I will make a point if she comes here slacking to put that colorful eyeshadow, colorful look on. Whatever we can get her to do, we will.
I'm gonna help you with that. I'm gonna
Johnny,
also join you on that. I was like, I need to jump up here.
Johnny is local, so he can harass her locally.
Yeah, I'm like, come on,
let's
do it,
Steffi, where's the next eye color? Like, Steffi, you were giving me neutrals. This is not what we asked.
I'm like, where's the teal? Where is the teal?
I love that. I love that all of a sudden. I love that all of a sudden you see the BOXYCHARM thing goes up and it's like yellow, and I was like,
I'm like, that was me. You know that was me. See y'all behind the scenes.
Leave it to Johnny. Johnny's not playing no games. He's not playing any games. I'm gonna go in with I'm gonna take a little bit of this. This was in the base box, and I'm gonna steer a little left. Sorry, guys. This is the Eloise Beauty Pure Gold Get Lit Liquid Eyeshadow. This stuff is stunning, and I know that it's from the base box, but I have to give it a little bit of love. It's a liquid shadow. It comes with like a little doe foot applicator, and look at how beautiful and blinding that is. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I feel like this look needs a little sparkle, you know? So I'm gonna add that in.
Also, chick, by the way, like your hair, like your blonde. For my natural stuff, you're my go-to girl. Yeah, you do. Yeah, do that. We'll figure it out together. Yes, Jessica, we're together. I do like to do the natural things. Yes, more color stuff. I'm here for it, you guys. I'm definitely gonna try more color. I am. I promise. When I make a promise, I don't break that promise. So I kid you not, you guys. I am.
I love it.
Go-to face moisturizer. Okay, so if you're asking me, I have combo skin but super dry lately. So I have a combination skin as well, but if you're asking me what do I use for my face moisturizer, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I never used to moisturize my face. Like, moisturizer was not in my skincare routine, not in my night or my day. So however, I did have to film a video, a 7-day skincare routine video, and I had to use the Avant moisturizer, and I kid you not, I definitely saw some changes to my skin. So it was really hard to figure out what exactly or which product exactly was really working for me. So what I've been doing now is try to remove out of that particular skincare routine and incorporate the Avant moisturizer, because I don't usually moisturize my skin. And that's what I've been using lately. And I kid you not, you guys, it is a bargain. I know it's a pricey penny, especially for getting it in Boxy. We're really lucky for that. I'm lucky for that because I know I would never in a million years spend that much for a moisturizer. But I like it. And this is my first time ever like moisturizing my skin. I usually just go for like sunscreen. So yeah, that's my moisturizer. Go-to moisturizer.
I know. Meanwhile, everyone has like a 10-step skincare routine to keep their skin looking beautiful. And Steph over here just takes a little bit of like good to go soap and sunscreen. So
like,
yeah, I know.
Soap and then some sunscreen and call it a day. I try to minimize as much as I can do on my face because it's like anything will literally trigger my skin. It's so annoying sometimes. You guys, I'm going in with this, and
so,
I
Joy.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead because I'm going to answer Joy's question afterwards. Because show charmers, because they're always interested to see what you're using.
So I am going to go ahead and build my highlights. So I'm going to start off with Heaven Sent, and then I'm going to go to 777s. So I like to start off small and then just like build it up little by little.
Mm-hmm. So my tip for creasing eyeshadow, Joy, is a concealer for your lids. So we have the Dose of Colors concealer featured in our box. This actually works really well because this is a multi-purpose concealer, but realistically speaking, you could use any more thicker consistency concealer to use as your base and then go in with your shadows, and they tend to help and prevent them from creasing. It also will show the true color of the shadow as well. You could also use an eye base of your choice. I love the Gerard Cosmetics eye base. It's definitely my own personal one, but you could use a concealer of your choice to have the same effect essentially. But yeah, definitely concealer first, then your eyeshadow, and you're good to go. So charmers, I have a question for you guys. I'm trying to choose a lipstick color. I have the Fenty Beauty, I think they're the Mademoiselle. Yeah, Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipsticks. I have them in 2 super funky shades. I'm really trying to do it today. I don't know how it's going to work out, but first of all, look at this little component. How cute is this packaging from Fenty Beauty? I expect nothing less though. And I am going to be choosing a shade. This is kind of how they come in for charmers that are wondering. They're featured in the premium box. And I have 2 colors here and they are very Christmas holiday vibe for sure. One is green. It's called Wasabi Midnight, and the other one's called Dragon Mommy. So which one do you charmers want me to use in today's look? And pray for me at the same time. So green or red? The other one's like more of like a pinky red.
Green or red?
Which one do you want, Steph? If it was a personal choice, green for sure. A dragon.
I feel like
green.
Red, but I want to see what that green looks like. That's the thing. Like I would probably go.
You know
red.
what? I wish I had a. I know, right? Oh, this is pretty divided in the comments.
I know.
I didn't realize I could create such a divide with these two colors. Okay. Ooh, now I'm wishing I had a makeup wipe so I could do both. Okay, we're just gonna have to choose. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. It's like 50-50. I'm seeing a lot more red though. Okay. Oh, but no, see, then it's green. Oh, okay, you know what? I'll start with green. We'll just see how this goes. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay, so charmers, to the brave souls out there that have chosen this green, this is going to be in honor of Steph wearing bright color makeup for today's video.
Yes.
We are going to support her in solidarity and choose the green. And hopefully this just works out. I can't make you guys any promises, okay? I'm just gonna swatch it for those that are wondering, like, what does it actually look like swatched? Oh, this is a very forest green shade, okay? It's not for the faint of heart, okay? So this is legit green.
Wow, yeah, that is.
I hate this green. Oh my god, I'm already feeling like the Grinch. Bear with me. Bear with me here.
Okay, so while she applies that, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and select what lipstick I want to put on. I don't really know which shade, because within the Luxe, we didn't have any lipsticks, but I am gonna reach out to the premium box and get some MAC lipsticks. So let me see. Actually, not the premium, the base. So we're gonna apply some MAC ones. So let me see. I have a ton of them here, but we're gonna categorize them as in like, should I do, okay, definitely I can't do red, you guys. There's no way I can do red with this look, so we're definitely opting that out. All the reds are out, they're out. So I have them here, but they are all out, so we're only opting for neutrals and maybe like a pink. Oh my gosh, these are gonna make me look crazy. So definitely not Candy Yum Yum. Okay, so these are the nudes we're going for. I feel like I want to go more of a pinky, like maybe like this one or these. So I'm gonna take out these nudes because the nudes may be like an overkill or may like drown me up a bit. So I'm saying I think I'm gonna pick.
Sorry, I'm trying to take this very seriously over here, Steph, but this green. Can we talk Christmas tree over here? Can we?
Oh my gosh, that's super bold.
Right? It's a vibe. I don't know whose vibe, but it is a vibe.
It's like I don't know whose vibe. It's not my vibe, but it's someone else's vibe.
You know what though? I will. Okay. Envision. I'm gonna set the scene. All black, right? Super sleek, super high. Haute couture situation. Green lip. Maybe that is the vibe, but with a bright yellow shirt and
yeah, it's a lot going on. But if it was like an all black type of thing, I'm positively sure it'd be great.
Yeah. So charmers,
Teddy in this list. And I know how Velvet
that is my favorite shade.
But you definitely need a lip liner, and I don't have a lip liner here with me, so I don't know about that. Yeah, so I don't.
So for charmers, charmers are super supportive of the green, though.
I know they love it.
You guys like it? Is it really? Are you guys really feeling it? Or are you just messing with me?
I think I'm gonna go with this color, you guys. So,
which shade is that?
Have you heard of the shade Marquise?
Yeah, maybe. Marquise?
Yeah.
I honestly, I haven't. Is it a deep nude? I feel like I'm seeing it in my head, but I don't know if I'm right.
Deep nude.
I do love that shade. I also love Velvet Teddy too, though. That's my favorite. And I'm somewhat biased to that shade because it's like my longtime favorite MAC shade.
I know, same.
Oh, people want to swatch the pink one? I can.
But Velvet Teddy definitely need a lip liner.
Also swatch the other shade.
Oh, swatch the pink too.
Yes, I agree with you on that. Velvet Teddy on its own may not work. So this is the Dragon Mommy shade, for those that are wondering. These are the two shades that I was trying to choose between. Ignore this beautiful blinding shade in the middle. That's like by Eloise Beauty. This is very holiday vibe, this swatch right over here, this swatch situation. But I do really like this shade. I feel like I wish I had a makeup wipe to make it happen for you guys on camera, but this is gorgeous. Evelyn says, I break out only on the sides of my cheeks. Do you think it's the bronzer I put on? You know, it's really hard to say. It's hard to speculate, right, Steph? I don't know. Breakouts that happen on the cheek area. It's hard to speculate why that's happening.
It definitely could be a number of things. It could definitely be your brushes that need to be washed. It could be anything you're ingesting that needs to be, you know, looked at as in like maybe be a little bit more cautious of what you're ingesting. Your makeup brushes, you should clean them.
Right.
You needing to change up your skincare routine. It could be a number of things. So a lot of times you just have to, like even try washing your pillowcases. Changing them.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Like, that's definitely something my dermatologist has mentioned to me in the past. Like he'd say like change your pillowcases at least like once a week. You know what I mean? Because all the natural oils are literally going into your pillowcase. When you do your nighttime routine, all the residue of the product are going right into your pillowcase. So yeah.
Right. And ultimately, I agree with the whole pillowcase thing. That's like a secret little thing. But makeup brushes are key. Makeup brushes, honestly, I try to wash them whenever I can, but at least a minimum of once a week at the very least. And then you could always use, I know there's a couple of different ones. Cinema Pro does this, but there's always like cleansing brushes that you could do right away that you don't need to rinse off, that just clean your, like some of the bacteria from your brush. So maybe you want to think about that too. But that's a good question. But I got new brushes. Do you have to wash brushes every day? Oh, in a perfect world, we would wash brushes every day. But in the real world, I feel like it's not as like time and restrictions, things like that. It's tough. But I think it really depends on how you choose to, you know, clean your brushes. I used to just buy like brush cleaner, like I said, from Cinema Pro all the time. But recently I've run out. So when I run out, I do Dawn soap, which I'm ashamed to say, but it does help get the like bacteria out, especially with foundation and complexion products, which really seep into your brush and really don't come out. I feel like Dawn soap does a good job of that. For the palette, dish soap, right? Yeah. This is a palette that I used. So my look was super neutral until the green. But yeah, for charmers that are just joining us. But these are good questions, charmers. If you guys have any more, this is the time to sneak them in.
Yeah. I actually really like this look. The red, this lip color Marquise is not bad. It's not horrible. Definitely not a lip color I would go for, but I like it. It's not bad. I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at it.
I wanted to say that I'm living for y'all's look. Y'all look stunning, honestly.
Yeah, it was unplanned, as you can tell, but I feel like I took inspiration from Steph. If Steph is going to play with color, then I will throw on a green lipstick. So
I love it. I love it. And it looks so good on you, Suzan. Like, honestly, I love that vibe that you were thinking about, like, all black and then just the green lip. I want to do that.
Super sleek. Yeah. You need to do... Guys, if you don't follow Johnny on his socials, that's where I get my inspiration from. If you're wondering who, you know, gives me inspo, that is where I lean towards, because he did this fire look recently. I think it was like the smoky eye, like a super dark lip. I was like in my like pajamas, just being like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful.
Thank you.
So Johnny is definitely adventurous for sure. And that's what I love to see. That's why we're all so different though, and why I love the team, because it genuinely is like everyone has a different vibe.
Honestly, and it's amazing. Like we're a really good team. But honestly, I just wanted to drop in
For
here
sure.
and say that the Charmers are killing it with the questions. Y'all
Yeah.
are having a lot of fun. Let us know in the comments if you want more videos like these, and if you have any questions for the girls. I think they're almost done with the makeup, so I'll leave y'all to finish this. Any last questions for the Charmers? Go
Awesome.
ahead. We'll be selecting it. Love you both, and I'll see you in a second. Bye.
Cute.
I love Johnny.
Questions, Charmers? Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions that you're talking about or you're thinking about? Sometimes I don't really want to talk about New Year's resolutions because I'm like, you shouldn't wait till New Year's to want to start something.
Yeah.
You should start like tomorrow if you can. Why not?
I agree with you on that. We have Laura asking, what's a good facial cleanser for sensitive skin? What do you recommend? Personally, so everyone's skin is different and it's very hard for what works for me. It may not work for you. I personally like the Fresh Skin soy cleanser. Again, some people are allergic to soy, so you have to be very mindful of the ingredients and how they, work for you. But I get eczema on my forehead and on my cheeks. So I find with that soy cleanser, it's super, super soft. It's not abrasive. It doesn't lather up too much where it just strips all the natural oils from your skin. So that personally works for me, but again, it would really depend on what works for you. And it was featured in BOXYCHARM, which I was like, yes. So
yeah. I didn't get
advice on contouring.
I didn't get a chance to try it.
Really?
I definitely have sensitive skin. And for my skincare routine, my cleanser, what do I use? I either use African black soap, which I find to clear my skin out very well. And there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, you guys, but it does help with like acne prone skin, which you can find in the drugstore. So that's pretty much what I use as far as like cleanser goes.
I think is it Cetaphil? I feel like Cetaphil in the drugstore a lot of people do well with.
In the past, and I've used CeraVe. CeraVe? You guys know what I'm talking about. In the past as well.
Definitely. Someone's saying a cleanser for super oily skin. My makeup separates always. You know what's crazy is that sometimes that isn't necessarily the best idea, because I know for me, especially when I was just oily without the eczema, that was a whole thing. I find that actually adding oils to your skin is the best way, because usually if you have really oily skin, it's because your skin is so dehydrated, it's not getting enough oils that it's pushing whatever oils it can to substitute for the lack of oils that you actually are introducing to your skin. So adding like a few drops of hydrating oil to your moisturizer every day will hopefully reduce the actual oil production that your skin is trying to do to compensate. So maybe not necessarily stripping your skin by trying to get rid of the superficial oil. What would you say, Steph? But you're the skincare guru. I'm going to leave it to you.
I definitely have super oily skin. I would do my nice skincare routine and wake up with like oils all over my T-zone area. And I'm just like, really? But honestly, I'm learning that actually putting oils on your face while your skin is oily is good for you. Like, you can't be afraid of putting oils on your skin if you have oily skin. Yeah. For example, I use the Luna, I believe it's like called the Luna Sunday Riley oil. It's like a night oil. It comes in the bottle. It's like the bluish type of thing. And I would put that on my skin every night. Yeah. And in that case, it's an oil. So I put that on my skin. And when I wake up in the morning, my skin just looks a lot more fresher. And it just feels great. And I kid you not, you guys, that's why I was the most afraid of putting moisturizer on my face, because it's like, it's a moisturizer. It's going to like make me slip, and it's just adding an additional thing that's going to make my face oily. So, which is why I was trying to shy away from oils. Moisturizers, but adding moisturizer to my skincare routine has definitely helped me. So I like it.
If you guys are oily and you're looking, no, sorry, there's a delay here. What were you saying, Steph?
Oh, I was saying for the person to try different things within their skincare routine, and don't be afraid. Like, if you notice your skincare is changing for the worse, like immediately cut it out. But other than that, like, just try to like change it in there. You know what I mean? Like, if you notice that moisturizer isn't working for you, like, cut it out completely and then start over your original skincare routine.
Yeah. And I think that another thing that you could do is like a water cream or a gel moisturizer as well. That's going to be super helpful. Instead of like your thick moisturizer that you feel like is like too heavy for your oily skin, try something water-based. We've had like the Saturday Skin Water cream that was really good. We actually have an exciting new one that's coming in for January from Pharmacy. If you guys have seen spoilers, that's really exciting too. So definitely gel moisturizers might be the way to go.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, the Kosas tinted oil was a game changer.
It was. I kid you not, you guys. That's what I have on today. And I'm in the shade 07. I love this stuff. Some people are not on the side of Kosas. And I'm just like, you guys, have you tried the product? And some people love it. Some people don't. But to each his own. But I absolutely love this. This is not heavy. It's not heavy. It is like very like light coverage to medium coverage, depending on how much you want to build on it. But I love it because I don't like heavy makeup like that. I like to do like the light as possible, a little bit of concealer and call it a day. But definitely if it's like an outing, I'll do heavy. But this is like my go-to every day now. Like this sits in my makeup. Like whatever was in here in this bag as my go-to has been kicked out. Kosas has taken over.
You know what? I'm telling you, that is probably the most dividing complexion product amongst the social team that we've ever had. Hands down.
I know.
Hands down. And
I know.
Actually, yeah. I had to jump in. I was like, actually, yeah.
It's either you really love it and it's like your favorite thing, or it's not. Johnny, do you love that product? It's your favorite?
At the beginning, I was like one of those people that Steph was saying that I was not about it. I was like, I don't know. I'm usually like full coverage lover. And then I put it on and I was like, hold up. Oh, hold up. Oh, she works like this. She does this to my face. Hold up. Wow. Impressive.
You know, I honestly, you guys know I keep it real 100% of the time. Always that foundation, just my skin just was not feeling it. And I just don't know if it's just my own like actual base and it's just the way that my skin looks on it. But it just wasn't doing what I needed it to do for me. And to each their own, but you know how that is. But yeah, it's not necessarily my favorite. Sorry, guys. I wanted to love it so badly. I tried it on in many different applications. I just couldn't do it. Evelyn says, yes, love your lives and girls answer questions and do your makeup. I love that. I love that it's more interactive, right? That's like we could do tutorials all day long, but I feel like that's kind of boring, right? Like would you guys rather, you know, pick our brains and stuff? I think it's much better this way. And we get a chance to speak to all of you guys.
I love it.
I think that might be all the questions. Are there any more questions, Charmers, that we've missed? Hopefully there aren't.
This was a pretty good lengthy live, which is nice. It's a boxy and chill, so it's chill. It's boxy.
I agree. I think we've answered all.
This was nice, you guys.
So I know this was exactly what we needed. I feel like, especially during these times where we're all separated and we're in our own homes, this is a great way to be able to hang out. So hopefully we could do more of these because a lot of you guys seem to like them. And hopefully we'll see you guys all very, very soon. I don't know if there's any, you know, things that you wanted to add, Steph.
No, I just want to say, you guys, to stay tuned to more Boxy and Chill, and make sure you stay tuned to our IG, where you can see a lot more, I don't know, like sneak peeks, memes, just catching up with like what other charmers have received in their box. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated with all things Boxy. And yeah, you guys, enjoy your day and have fun. And don't forget to actually go outside of your comfort zone like I did today. I promise to do more colors, and that will definitely come. So yeah, that's about it, you guys.
I agree. Thanks so much, Charmers, for having us and hanging out with us. It was so much fun. And stay tuned for 2021 because there are so many killer surprises to come. But be sure to follow us on our YouTube channel. That's huge. That's where we're going to be doing a lot more spoilers, a lot more unboxings, and there's actually some really exciting content that we have planned for 2021, so you want to make sure you don't miss out. So yeah, definitely subscribe, turn on the bell notification, because if you don't do that, you won't be notified of brand new videos. I feel like that's super key. A lot of charmers are always like, why didn't I know this is out? And it's because your bell notification isn't on. So be sure to do that too. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day wherever you are. Enjoy your holidays. Take care, charmers. Bye-bye.
Bye.